Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to show you a very nice low-time 1988 Bonanza F-33A, November 98 Juliet Delta. Let's take a look. November 98 Juliet Delta only has 1,675 hours total time since new. It's had excellent maintenance, basically maintained by 3 shops since new: Cutter Aviation in Arizona, Woodland Aviation in California, and Barber Aviation in California. This engine also has 1,675 hours on it, and it's never had a cylinder off. So this airplane has had great maintenance, and it's been a great reliable airplane. So you have a first run engine to exchange on this airplane. 98 Juliet Delta has a 3-blade Macaulay prop with only about 100 hours on it since it was overhauled. November 98 Juliet Delta has always been hangared, so the paint is in excellent condition on the fuselage. You know, the leading edge on the wingtips and the leading edge on the engine nacelle probably need to be touched up. But other than that, the paint is in excellent condition, and you don't see many chips and that sort of thing on the paint. And this is original paint. This is an original 1,675-hour total time airplane. November 98 Juliet Delta has the large baggage door with a nice baggage compartment. As you can see, this also is equipped with the 5th seat. Now, it's really not installed, it's just laying in there right now because it really hasn't been used. But it's in excellent condition, the carpet and the seat and everything. And you can put up to 270 pounds back here as long as you don't overload the airplane or get it out of CG. The 88 model F-33A is a great performer. It's about 172 knots at cruise on about 16 gallons an hour. That's at 75%. You could run it on the lean side of peak and get even better gas mileage and a little slower speed. But there are other neat features about this year model airplane. All of these airplanes came from the factory with polyamide zinc chromate internal corrosion proofing as standard. They came with a 24-volt electrical system. It has the approach flaps. It has the faster landing gear. And this serial number airplane is not subject to the wing spar AD that gets a lot of other Bonanzas. You need to visit us to see November 98 Juliet Delta. This is a great airplane. The tail on 98 Juliet Delta is in very good condition. There's no corrosion, and the paint's pretty good on the tail. The airplane is also serial number 1209. So the great thing about this serial number is that it's not subject to the wing spar AD. I like to buy a 1988 and newer F-33As because of the wing spar situation, and also the standard equipment that came in the airplane from the factory. November 98 Juliet Delta has a very nice interior. It's mostly original. You can see the condition of the seats back here, and this is original fabric and original sidewalls and everything. And the carpet's in good condition. Now the headliner is sagging down a little bit. This happens on all these airplanes if it hasn't been replaced. And I can have the owner fix that, or we can negotiate that in the price if you decide you want to take care of that. The windows are openable on the ground back here, so you can get more air if you happen to sit on the ground a long time. You just need to make sure that your passengers know how to shut them properly so that when you take off they don't fly open and scare everybody to death. They won't hurt anything. But it's a great feature of the F-33A. You've got plenty of room back here. I don't even have my seat all the way back, and I'm about 6 feet tall. I've got plenty of leg room, plenty of headroom, and the windows and everything are in very good condition. The front seats have been recovered. They're a little bit different than the back seats, but they match. And the owner has fabric to cover the other seats in the airplane, but the other seats were in such good condition did not need to be redone, so he did not do it. But he can send the fabric to the new owner of this airplane if you want to do all the seats at some time. 98 Juliet Delta has a very nice original instrument panel. Let's take a look starting at the pilot's side. 98 Juliet Delta has the standard airline T formation with the airspeed indicator, your artificial horizon, which houses your flight director. You see a flight director come up, and your altimeter. On the second row, we have your ADF indicator, your 2-minute turn coordinator, your King KCS-55A slaved HSI with the King KN63 DME right below this, and then we have your vertical speed indicator. Below this, it has one of the best autopilots in the business. This is a KFC 150 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system, and this is an all-digital autopilot. Here's your number 2 nav indicator, and then we have a WX1000 Plus storm scope. In the center of the panel, we have all your engine gauges and your fuel gauges, and then we have your EGT down here with an emergency standby gyro pressure switch, and then he has a second set of landing gear lights so they're easier to see mounted on the panel. Now let's look at the Avionics Stack. At the top we have your King KMA20 audio panel with your 3 light marker beacons. And then we have dual King KX155 nav comms that are digital flip-flop nav comms. And then we have a digital King KR87ADF, and this has dual frequency displays and dual timers, a flight timer and a lapse timer. We've had the switch on for 3 minutes and 31 seconds. Below this we have your King KT76A transponder. On the right side of your instrument panel you have your instrument air gauge, and then your SPA 400 4-place intercom system, and of course your glove box. Let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. Up here you have a mic button, and then you have an autopilot disconnect button on top. This is a control wheel steering button that syncs your flight director with your what the airplane is doing. And here's your electric trim switch. On the right side of the yoke, you have a map light that also puts a light in your outside air temperature gauge and your compass. And this has a dual control wheel with dual push-to-talk buttons. If you want a great buy in a Bonanza F-33A, you need to come see Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, and look at November 98 Juliet Delta. This is a very low-time airplane with a first-run engine. It's an airplane that is priced so that you can put the engine of your choice in it. You can upgrade it to an IO550, you can put a turbo-normalized engine, or you can put an economical overhauled engine in the airplane by overhauling this first-run engine. It's also priced where you can add the avionics of your choice, maybe a Garmin package or something like that. And it's in great mechanical condition. It's been maintained by 3 professional shops that know Beechcraft airplanes. Come visit us in Greensboro, North Carolina, and see 98 Juliet Delta, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and visit our website at carolinaAircraft.com to see this beautiful Bonanza and all of our other Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day.